There we go. And I think everything is together. There's my microphone closer to the me, so I'm heard. It's a little light, ring light on up there. I don't know if the ring light does anything, to be honest with you. I mean, this is with the ring light on. This is with the ring light off. I just look a little pinker with the ring light on. I don't know. Life is weird. Now we see if we get anybody. Because, you know, that's kind of the whole point now, isn't it? Yes, as it says down here, I don't have any bookings. No official bookings yet. For the rest of the year. It's kind of a given that I'm going to be doing Steampunk November because that's where Amy and I go to celebrate Amy's birthday weekend. So we'll see how that goes. And I'm going to try and do both weekends of New Braunfels Renaissance Festival, assuming that that actually is a thing that happens. They've been talking about that. You may notice something, too, if you go back to the list of the shows. Up here it says 325, and the show before this one was actually 323, which means that there's a missing show. And there's a missing show because there's a missing show. I am not drunk. There's a missing show because I was going to do a show the Friday before I started my run at Sherwood Forest Fair. And I didn't do that because we were, frankly, exhausted. Exhausted is a thing. You know, it's just one of those very common things that everybody claims, but this year has been pretty bonkers. Pretty darn bonkers indeed. Wait till I see a few more. See a couple of faces here. Just some people actually at least claiming to watch me because I have a tiny, very fragile ego. And if no one is watching this, I will be very sad. Actually, what I'm doing right now is I'm checking the live feed, which is happening right now. And what I can see is that the live feed is actually, they've got captions on, which is probably a mistake. I strongly suspect that at some point we're going to completely mess all of that up and it's going to get really confused. And that's okay. It doesn't tell me how many people are watching, though, which is also irritating. It should be showing that I've got some people watching now on the Facebook page, but it does not because the system is broken. Well, flawed. The system is flawed. So here we are, and here we are, and here we are again. Those of you watching after I have done this, congratulations. You've made it. I might as well get on with a couple of things. Beats of business. You can see exactly how tired I am. I have not had a lot of caffeine, and it shows. Sherwood was fun. I was focused a lot on how to do it and not die, which is an increasingly important topic when you're in your mid-50s and are still recovering from mobility issues. I got some shots in my knees. The knees have been pretty good. The legs have been pretty good, but the Sherwood Forest Fair site it's a wonderful site, but it is also all on a slope. There's like a big top of the hill, and then down a little bit, and then kind of a level surface, and down more, and then another level surface. And I was down here at the bottom. And for the first couple of weekends, I was foolish and was parking up here. You can see where that would be a bad idea. So I parked down here, and I can just go straight across the last weekend. And I was feeling very smart about myself. It's like, haha, not going to die. New technology. I got new pluggy-any things. I got a new pack for my microphone, the little very cool over-the-ear microphone. And I also got a new pack, which is still in my box basket, which is now behind me, under and behind some things. You see that little red splotch there? That's on top of a bench in my basket. And everything is behind that. So I got a new thing to plug into the instrument, and a new thing to plug my mic into, and it all works beautifully, and it's standardized, and I'm very happy about that, and it simplifies matters a lot. It also means that if I am doing another gig where there is already an existing sound system, yes, I'm looking right at you, New Braunfels Renaissance Festival, I can just plug in. Although I may still need to convert from the quarter-inch tip sleeve to the the three-prongy thingy, the XLR or whatever it is they're supposed to do, and that was all fun. It was a lot of fun. I did participate in the pub sing a few times, and was having to face the stark reality of driving home afterwards. And I figured I'd get home a little earlier so that I could actually spend more time with my wife, because we were both tired and in need of support. So that's what I did. So that's where we are. And that's been like 6 minutes. Okay, we've killed 6 minutes. We haven't even done any music yet. What is wrong with you? Well, what is wrong with me is that I've been putting off until I thought I had somebody here to introduce this beast. Look at this thing. Is this not gorgeous? It's so pretty. Look at that. Because, you see, I have been using nylon strings. As I said in the video that I posted earlier today, I've been using nylon strings for my ukuleles because that's what most tenor ukuleles are strung with. Also because they're usually designed to be strung with nylon strings, you do not have the neck strength for metal strings. So this one has the right neck stock, and is actually a slightly arched top. So it's got a nice big box. It's got some F holes, very classical. It's red. Red was not my choice, but of the colors we had, red is definitely one it means it's different. The knobs are very modern. I'm probably going to do something with those. But it's all metal. It's all steel metal strings. These are all steel strings. These first two are wrapped, and these two are solid. Because I am hoping to do something with the pub sing at Scarborough Fair. The cast pub sing, I should say that, because there's two pub sings at Scarborough Fair. There's the pub sing and the pub thing. The pub thing is the performer one, and I got roped into the cast pub sing really early on in my time at Scarborough. So much to the point that I just decided that was where I wanted to be, and in fact wound up co-hosting the pub sing for about 4 years. It was me and Billy, Deadeye, Ichabod, Kicklepenny. And I think we did a pretty decent job at it. I was very proud of the way it came out, and he actually got an award for Most Improved Show, which makes me very happy. So this one, they don't have amplification at the cast pub sing. They do at the pub thing. Well, this thing can take, the pluggy, so I can use the pluggy thing. So I wanted to see what it would be like to play a steel string ukulele. It's definitely got a different sound. And I just... There's my cat is leaving. But I'm pretty sure this will be audible farther than the nylon string one. And that was my real goal. It's from the folks at Soundsmith. You can find them on the interwebs, and they have several instruments. So I probably ought to play a song or something, yeah? Oh, the name of the ship on which we sail is a jolly roving dog, and the crew be bold, the boatswain's old, and we all do love a grog. The captain was the toughest man what ever sailed the seas, until one thing finally struck him down, was a nasty French disease. Oh, we sail the briny oceans on the jolly roving dog, and we will not rest upon our quest to find the captain's log. Oh, the captain finally met his match, old France, she finally won. The first mate sat beside him for the setting of the sun, and the last words of the captain to the good crew of the dog was that none shall ever take his place till they find the captain's log. Oh, we sail the briny oceans on the jolly roving dog, and we will not rest upon our quest to find the captain's log. So I looked down in the scuppers, and we looked up in the nest, For a time we kept our spirits high with witty words and jest, but soon a gloom enveloped us thick as a pea soup fog. No matter where we looked, we could not find the captain's log. Oh, we sail the briny oceans on the jolly roving dog, and we will not rest upon our quest to find the captain's log. So at last we took to the great big book that the captain brought to sea, in which he put each day's events as a written history. But no matter where we searched inside the vast and lofty tome, we could not find where the captain's log had chosen for to roam. Oh, we sailed the briny oceans on the jolly roving dog, and we will not rest upon our quest to find the captain's log. For the many logs that we did find, they all did look the same. But we never once found the piece of wood inscribed with the captain's name. Oh, we sail the briny oceans on the jolly roving dog, and we will not rest upon our quest to find the captain's log. Yes, we sail the briny oceans on the jolly roving dog, and we will not rest upon our quest to find the captain's log. There's definitely a lot more twang to it. I mean, metal strings, you can really hear the difference, right? I mean, it's just like... It's really... And so, that's my theory, is that it will actually carry. I am still playing them with my leather picks, because I have tried playing with plastic picks and glass picks, and the leather picks are still easier for me to hold on to with my big stupid blunt, as drawn by Jack Kirby fingers. If you got that reference, you're a nerd. Welcome, you're among my people. I actually started trying out the last day of the fair, because, you know, the theme for that day is, what are they gonna do? Fire me? Yeah. B flat. What are they gonna do? Fire me? Yeah. Was play a Poxy Boggarts song, which I still love, and it sounds fantastic on the CD, on the recording, because there was a time when the Boggarts were, I feel, really tight musically. They're a fantastic group. They do sing very pretty songs about really, really appalling things. But they had written an ode to burlap, the fabric which is used for so many things at Renaissance festivals. And I found the chords for it. And aside from the fact that it has a B minor chord, which if I play that too much, I will sprain my thumb because of the way I have to brace to get this finger, this third finger over here. Like that. But it goes... Long may the burlap wave, it protects us again from the sun and the rain. The road into heaven is paved with burlap both coarse and fine. It covers our head, covers our heads and linen our beds, much stronger than lace and much softer than twine. Majestic and proud, it doth dance in the air. Our great Savior burlap that ne'er leaves us bare, with colors both gold and pure. It blocks out the sun when it is well hung, and none can escape its lure. For men sail across the sea, we fight mighty wars, sell our daughters for whores, to be under its cover like thee. Majestic and proud, our burlap doth wave, and when I am dead, hang an old sackcloth upon my poor grave, just fly in the sky. on the last day, and a fairly lightly attended early part of my show, and off to the distance over there, relative to me, was the Vardo being used by the Texas branch of the Dance Macabre, and I got a rousing ovation from them. So, I like this. It's yes, it is. It's not what they call rock and roll, but it's still, I like the instrument. It's fun. It's fun. It cost less than my first car, which is always important. First car money. I always like that. I like that as a gauge. And the strings are holding up pretty well. Now, when I take them outdoors, of course, all bets are off, because metal strings will constantly expand and contract and expand and contract with being outside. So we'll see how it goes. I do plan to take this with me out there. Speaking of songs I wrote that I haven't actually played much, I did write another song as part of what I like to refer to as the tabletop nerd set, along with 10-foot pole. Well, how do I explain this? There's currently a popular anime out there called Firin at the Funeral, about an elf named Firin and her adventuring party. And there's a lot of like melancholy stuff because elves are long-lived and the humans aren't, and they're longer lived than anybody else. But also, Firin has this terrible habit of not being able to identify a mimic. Now, a mimic, for those of you who don't know, is a creature that takes the form and shape of anything else. Basically, in Pokemon terms, it's a Ditto, except it's a Ditto that's trying to eat you. And so there's a lot of clips of Firin having failed to detect the mimic, and now currently, just two legs sticking out of the chest, which was a mimic. And so, B-card. B-S-D and D-now. When the Dungeoneers crawl through the old wooden hall, they might hear the call of my pet mimic. When those wee thieving scan, thinking the cold in the den, well, it's kinda cramped in my pet mimic. You'll see a great big chest, bigger than the rest, with the toothiest grin. And if you pick the lock on that big old box, well, it might just oomph you in. Just your wee kicking leg, as you plead and you beg to be let out of my pet mimic. That's all the verses. When the it ain't no chest, ya-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. It'll try to eat your face, da-da-da-da-da. No, it's not a chair, da-da-da-da-da. I get away from there, da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. You'll see a great big chest, you'll see a great big chest, bigger than the rest, with the toothiest grin. And if you pick the locks of that big old box, well, it might just eat you up, you idiot! Healer! Just your wee kicking legs, as you plead and you beg to be let free of my pet mimic. Now that song features a guest appearance by the dreaded D minor 7th chord, which is something like, but only something like this. Wait, there we go. Which is like, because that's D minor, throw a 7th in there, and pray for the best. Speaking of 7th chords, let's do it. Oh yeah. I'm I'm gonna lose this pick. Whoa! Fish punching the octopus. Punching fish. Fish punching the octopus. Pugilist. He wants to start a fight. Don't know how to do it right. Oh, fish punching the octopus. He punches. He punches. Fish punching the octopus. Punching fish. Fish punching the octopus. Pugilist. He hasn't got a beef. Beat the fish just to get relief. Oh, fish punching the octopus. He punches. He punches. Fish punching the octopus. Punches fish. Fish punching the octopus. Pugilist. If he gets into a stew, he'll be the boss in Niagara stew. Fish punching the octopus. He punches. He punches. Fish punching the octopus. Punches fish. Fish punching the octopus. Usually. He wants to start a fight. He's got all that. Fish punching the octopus. He punches. He punches. Fish punching the octopus. Misfire. He punches. He punches. Fish punching the octopus. He punches. He punches. Fish. So you can see I'm slowly losing control of my hands. I fully expected this pick to just go flying off and I'd have to find something else to use, but I didn't. I was successful. Nobody died. Nobody died. Very important. Nobody died. So, yeah. So yeah, I am here. We are chugging along bravely on this show, which I think is going to be a solo shot, and that is okay. I rarely, if ever, have absolutely nobody here, but this was really, hey, you're here! Yay! Thank you. So this is the new one. Behold. I don't have a name for it yet. I will probably have a name for it eventually. It is a pretty fascinating device. At some point, I'm going to have to restring it so I have to figure out how to get in here. It's probably really simple, and I'm just, I don't want to completely destroy this yet. So, yeah, it is really, it's pretty, isn't it? I want to do something with these knobs. I think I'm going to try and find something that's kind of like a red glassine or, something else. Just because they look a bit too modern for my taste, and the fact that I'm going to be dragging this out in the Renaissance festivals, although nobody really seems to care much what your instrument looks like at the Renaissance festivals anymore, which is probably for the best. Yeah, Twitch is, I keep thinking about whether or not to keep going with Twitch. I am on Facebook, and I'm never entirely certain if anybody's actually watching me or not, and just not saying anything, because, it does happen. It does happen. You can make changes to the video while it's live. Ooh, I could make changes to the video while it's live, but, I've gotten all the way to here without having a serious technical issue, and I'm amazed by this. I'm thrilled by it. I'm bewildered by it. I'm confused. I'm slightly angry. Yeah, this is definitely a jazz instrument too. Which is actually not a bad idea for what may be the last song in this set. I'm broken-hearted with all this entails. It takes some concentrated drinking to keep me on the rails. I have to hide my face, I have to hide my shame. I don't wait till I'm sober, till I get drunk again. Drink at home, I drink out, I drink in cocktail bars. Falling down, seeing stars, it suits me. It suits me. falling apart in bars. I like to suffer for my art. Just one more before we part. My oh my, I can't compete. It's only heavy drinking that keeps me on my feet. Oh my, I can't complain. If it weren't for heavy drinking, we'd never play Sweet Jane. My, the days go by. I never can forget her. Oh goodness knows I've tried. Believe me, going astray. And all the bars from here to Mandalay, they never close. We never pay. I don't like to think about how much I drink. It's a habit that's out of control. Oh yeah, hope I never get dry before I get old. Trombone solo. Ba da ba da da ba da da ba da 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 and jazz noises. Ba da 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 ba da 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 ba da 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 ba da da go da 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 ba da 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 da. My oh my, I can't compete. It's only heavy drinking that keeps on my feet. Oh my, I can't complain. If it weren't for heavy drinking, we'd never play Sweet Jane. My, the days go by. I never can forget how though goodness knows I have tried. Believe me, falling apart in bars. I like to suffer for my art. I'm still amazed that I'm still doing this after all this time. It's been, what, 4 years? 5? I don't like to think about how much I drink. It's a habit that's out of control. Hope I don't get dry before I get. Hope I never get dry before I get. Hope I never get dry before I get old. I gotta watch the droney on that one. So did it fall out of tune? Still almost in tune. Oh my gosh, yeah. And it's probably my crappy technique that does the most damage here. It's just one of those things. Oh yeah, Tim. That was a song that I when I was in college, my freshman year. My dad talked me into taking a summer job in Tennessee. And I would drive from Franklin, Tennessee to Lake Percy Priest every morning to open up a floating convenience store that also rented out fishing boats to people with nothing better to do. And I would have to open that up at 6 o'clock. So I'd get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, hit the road, and drive 1.5 to 2 hours all the way up there. And at 5 o'clock every morning on the college station I was listening to, because it was the one that actually got signal all the way up there, as if it were our national anthem, that song, Drink by the Jazz Butcher Conspiracy, would play. And that song haunted me for decades. I mean, literally decades. Remember, this is in 1985 when I heard it. So this is, 1986 when I heard it. Long before the internet. And it was tracked down, and the sheet music for it was tracked down by my wife Amy's friend Jonesy, who's no longer with us. But every time I play it, I think a little bit about that and the fact that Jonesy was good people. And well, that is about a half hour, which is what I was shooting for. I think we're back in business, gang. So, barring force majeure, I will be trying to do one of these every week or every other week. every other week at the very least. So I'm going to try and do this again here next week and see where we are. When are you next playing? I don't have any books. I don't have any bookings right now. I literally have no other bookings right now. I got to see if it's too late to get into Alamo City Furry Invasion, which I like because it's close. It's an easy commute. I love the easy commute ones because I live here in San Antonio, and almost every event, with the exception of the New Braunfels Renaissance Festival, is more than an hour drive away. The things we do. And also, all of the open mic nights are generally on weekdays at 11:35 p.m., where some of us just really do need to sleep. But we'll be back. We will. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Fight fire with marshmallows. Don't treat people like things. Trans rights are human rights. Thank you very much for hanging out with me.